Well, Murat Husnudinov and Alex Steeves, couple of the young guys coming up from Providence this season. Of course, Husnudinov with the Bruins, but they got on the board late in this one to make it a 5-4 game. We kind of thought it was out of reach. Ultimately, that was the final score, guys. The Bruins lose, and our producer Sean gave me a great stat. Make that 3 regulation losses when they've scored 4 or more goals, and that leads the league. In this case, trying to come from behind. Ultimately, no dice for them.
Way to empty the bucket. First part of the show.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh,
we
done?
can end it. Yeah, we're done now. Because of that stat that you
Yes.
just
I see.
You just pulled it out. You had the good nugget.
Yeah.
Well, I got it. Someone in my ear told me that.
No, you did it
Oh, yeah, I did it myself.
You did
Yes.
because
Any credit.
because you flushed your system because it's so warm in here.
That's an inside joke. I don't think
Sauna, the cleanse.
it is a little warm, but I
It's
like
hot
it.
in here now.
Oh, my
It is hot in here.
Okay, well, with that, we're going to welcome you to Bruins
I'm
Face Off
shrinking.
Live, presented by buyatoyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit buyatoyota.com. It's hard to do that with a straight face after you guys are making me laugh. But listen, real talk, the Bruins, they won the first game. It was very exciting, back and forth. The energy was a little lower in this one on both ends, and the Bruins were kind of, like Brick said, chasing the whole time.
Well, we said after the first period, this game kind of felt like how it is locally here in the Boston area, kind of a dreary kind of night. It just, at least watching the game, Razor, us in the green room, it just had nowhere near the intensity, the passion, the determination, the dedication to the structure that we saw on Saturday night. Now, that's going to happen, the amount of games. But regardless, Detroit had more purpose in this one, and they played, at least they showed more purpose early on in this game. And so you said it in the open, kind of beat themselves, too, the Bruins did in this one.
It's certainly in the second half where they had an opportunity to get themselves back into this game. And, of course, down 3 goals is always a big stretch. But it does happen in the National League nowadays. It can happen with the way the game is played. And the Bruins got themselves into that position by being down only 3-2, and then to give up a goal a minute and 7 seconds later. Just such a backbreaker. And, again, I appreciate the effort in the third, being down 5-2. Swayman comes out. They get a couple late ones. But it was a little closer at the end than what the game actually was. It was that moment in the second. They get out of that second period 3-2. I think we're having a different conversation.
Well, let's not forget, too, they had a couple of good shifts early on in the game, especially the fourth line
question.
and some of their, and they just couldn't keep things. They couldn't keep momentum, Sophia, in this game.
Yeah.
And they'd have a brain cramp, and the next thing you know, it was just they couldn't come back. And chasing. That's not winning hockey.
No, and the third period chances, which we'll show you right now, kind of came in the second half. Like the first, we were thinking, okay, they're going to lose 5-2. It kind of came, well, here we are, 18:36. I'll let you guys do the analysis here, but here are the third period chances.
Yeah, I mean, Geeky had an opportunity. This was a really good save by Gibson, who he had to make a couple. Funny, he had a lot of shots on goal, but I wouldn't say many high quality. Here's another good one as he powers off the goal line. So the Bruins doing
3
something.
really good shifts to start the period where they had the Red Wings in a blender. They got the icing. They kept them out on the ice. It was right at, again, a pocket of real good hockey tonight.
Right, and they just couldn't sustain it for a long time. The whole, whatever that it was today, especially the neutral zone, they couldn't sustain really that for any extended period of time.
No, you have to, again, you beat Detroit 3-2. You beat Detroit 2-1, like Saturday night. This 5-4 fits into their style much more than it does the Boston Bruins style, and that's what we saw tonight.
17 shots on net in the third period by the Boston Bruins. So Alex Steeves, we said this a couple games ago where he had his first multi-goal game, another one from him. So that's definitely a bright side. But let's show you the goal that made it 3-2, and the Bruins got within 1 over here.
Keeps taking advantage of an opportunity, and this was the best play for the Boston Bruins of the night. A great right-up by Lowry, a great pass by Morgan Geeky to find Hampus Lindholm with drags, and then Alex Steeves hanging around the second layer in front of the net and pounds in his fourth of the season at that point. He ends up getting his 5th later, but just a really nice job and just a great job by Alex Steeves taking advantage of the opportunity to play on this top line with Lindholm and Geeky.
Yeah, and, he's doing the little things like playing in traffic, like getting in on the forecheck, being physical. And here he sees two white sweater teammates down low, and he kind of hovers above. It's a good route. That's what it is, a good offensive zone route. He lets the puck come to him there. He doesn't try and force it. He waits to see if there's a rebound let up, and there is, right to him, and it's perfect.
And as you mentioned, with the momentum swings, less than a minute later, my math is right, Ben Sherratt getting on the board for his fourth of the season. So you're like, oh, God.
This was bad. You know, here you go. We go back to the neutral zone in the second period, Razor. Look at how clean. That's just too smooth, too easy. And then Sherratt goes by Geekie, but you also have Elias Lindholm back there, the D backing up. It all starts with the breakout in the neutral zone. Look at how everybody's backing up.
No one gets touched. The Detroit Red Wings, this is the pregame skate run through 5-on-0 down the ice. They got up and down the ice in 3.5 seconds, and
it goes through Sway too.
And then it ends up going underneath Jeremy Swayman's left arm. One that he's had this month. He's certainly made that save at some point this month, but the D haven't retreated like that on him this month either. So there's two, you know, it does conflict with each other or compound each other, I guess is a better word. Just unfortunate because the Bruins had things going pretty good in that second half of the second.
This was a really nice power play goal in the third period by Lucas Raymond by the Detroit Red Wings and their unit, but this is the one that caused Jeremy Swayman to get pulled.
Remember, Razor, they didn't score on a power play last game, and they were not happy with how they felt. They felt they were too selective, too picky. This one was a real good play.
It was.
They moved it around real well. They had the penalty killers searching. You're going to see Steeves there up top. He's going one way. Just goes back to Sider, and it opens up perfect. It's a really well-designed play to open up Raymond. Lots of options. And as we know, options are what makes power plays really good. Larkin's doing a good job in front.
No chance for Swayman. He's looking left.
I don't even know where it is.
Goes back to his right. Yeah, he has literally 3/4 of the net is wide open. And that was it for Sway for the night.
5 goals on 23 shots allowed for Jeremy Swayman. Korpisalo, 9 of 9. 9 of 9. 9 saves, 9 shots. Well, once again, at 26 years old, Jonathan Aspirot getting his first, the defenseman, scoring to open up the scoring for the Bruins.
Played 21-14 in this game. He's going to get the puck from Zadorov, who puts it into his wheelhouse perfectly for a one-timer that from distance, Gibson just misses. Don't take away the fact, though, that Aspirot has done a lot of good stuff in his young NHL career this season, and he deserves this goal from doing a lot of little things. I mean, he's known more for. By the way, he's not a cautious defender. No. He's not a defensive defenseman, just a stay-at-home guy, but he's not exactly a guy that's looking to initiate offense, but he's done a nice job overall.
No, I just don't think it's in his. It's not his first instinct to be offensive, which he has the tools to do it. You see his skating ability on certain plays where he jumps into rushes, but he's always that conservative. He's the valve. He's a safety
especially
guy.
Up here. In the A, a little different.
Yeah, go a little bit more, and he'll get more opportunities. But +2 again tonight, 21, 28 shifts, 4 blocks. Like it's a solid stat line night in, night out for this guy.